inside every breath you breathe. I don't want to live a day without you. I just want to be the one that makes you happy.
Okay, I thought that I would read some of those links that I put in my last video. I had somebody write me and tell me that depression is a choice, that you have a choice to be depressed. Pretty much lost it when I read that, because it's something that I've had off and on my whole life, and I'm sure my life would be considerably happier and more fulfilled if I didn't have depression. It's a debilitating illness, and it's not something you choose to have. Anyway, words fail me. I don't know how to respond to somebody who would say that to somebody who actually suffers from this illness. He apparently got better. He wants to know, well, how was I cured? My thought is, maybe you didn't have it to begin with, because it's a chronic illness, and most people who get depression and get through it have it revisit them again and again and again in their lives, because things will trigger it. It's a chemical imbalance in your brain. It doesn't allow you to process your emotions. Everything is bigger when you have depression. Everything is bigger. Problems are bigger. You imagine things are going on. I mean, it's just an insidious illness, and I don't even think they figured it out exactly yet, but that doesn't mean it isn't real, and that doesn't mean it is an actual illness. And you don't tell somebody who is ill that they have a choice. I'm getting tired of people saying that in general. You have a choice to be gay. No, you don't. And why do straight people think that? Do they choose to be straight? You know, could they actually be gay if they wanted to? I don't think so. So why do they think it could be the other way around? But anyway, I digress. So here's one of the articles that I have. My Robin Williams and the Myth of Battling Depression video. I had posted some links. Okay, so we're gonna go back and try to do this, because there's some words in here. Okay, depression impacts your ability to pronounce big words. It's true. It's been documented. Depression has a direct impact on your ability to sound out and correctly pronounce big words. Okay, so I'm going to blame the depression on that. Yeah, okay. So, here's the article. And this time I hope, this is my second attempt. I hope I can read it and not make an idiot of myself. Okay. It turns intelligent, kind people into zombies who can't wash a dish or change their socks. It affects the ability to think clearly, to feel anything, to ascribe value to your children, your lifelong passions, your relative good fortune. It scoops out your normal, healthy ability to cope with bad days and bad news, and replaces it with an unrecognizable sludge that finds no pleasure, no delight, no point in anything outside of bed. You alienate your friends because you can't comfort yourself socially. You risk your job. Yeah, I lost my job thanks to depression, because you can't concentrate. You live in moderate squalor because you have no energy to stand up, let alone take out the garbage. You become pathetic, and you know it. And you have no capacity to stop the downward plunge. You have no perspective, no emotional reserves, no faith that it will get better. So you feel guilty and ashamed of your inability to deal with life like a regular human, I'm going to spell it, my EXACERBATES, the depression and the isolation. Depression is humiliating. If you've never been depressed, thank your lucky stars and back off the folks who take a pill so that they can make eye contact with the grocery store cashier. No one on earth would choose the nightmare of depression over an averagely turbulent normal life. It's not an incapacity to cope with day-to-day living in the modern world. It's an incapacity to function at all. If you and your loved ones have been spared, every blessing to you. If depression has taken root in you or your loved ones, every blessing to you too. Depression is humiliating. No one chooses it. No one deserves it. It runs in families. It ruins families. You cannot imagine what it takes to feign normalcy, to show up to work, to make a dentist appointment, to pay bills, to walk your dog, to return library books on time, to keep enough toilet paper on hand when you are exerting most of your capacity on trying not to kill yourself. Depression is real. Just because you've never had it doesn't make it imaginary. Compassion is also real, and a depressed person may cling desperately to it until they are out of the woods, and they may remember your compassion for the rest of their lives as a force greater than their depression. Have a heart, judge not, lest ye be judged. And that's signed by Pearl.
I am absolutely convinced that the main source of hatred in the world is religion. And I think it should be religion treated with ridicule and hatred and contempt.
Share the same